I'm back. This never gets any less awkward. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And as you can see by the title, I am trying out a bunch of new products that's new for me, not necessarily new. Like and subscribe if you like these kind of videos. Follow my TikTok because I do post more makeup content, more chill, get ready with me style videos. Anyways, I'm gonna start this video. It's gonna be kind of short. I don't think I'm gonna spend a lot of time worried about the products you guys already know about, but more talk about the new ones. Let's get started. My bookshelf is a cluttered mess. We're gonna be doing a video about that soon. Okay, so let's start. So new year, same me. We're still gonna be starting off with the same effing primers. I've already did my skincare. I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip, this disgusting one. And ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. I have to apply the hydrating one first, and then I'll do the other primer later. How are you feeling about the new year? Like, what's the vibe? I feel like, honestly, in past years, I've been like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna change everything. Like, everything's gonna be so different, and I'm gonna be a different person.
What did that spell? Be fucking for real.
But honestly, I haven't felt like the new year vibes yet. Sorry, I got some new tripods for Christmas, so I'm trying to like get my setup back together. So I just did my priming on my face using the MAC Prep and Prime in Peach Luster. I'm gonna blend that out. Okay, so for the first thing I'm gonna try is the Patrick Ta foundation. It's a little bit banged up because honestly, I took this to travel with me to Kansas because I wanted to try it then over break, but I totally forgot, so we're doing this now. It's just called the Patrick Ta for Face, the Major Skin Cream Foundation Finishing Powder Duo. It comes in very similar packaging. I do have Patrick Ta's Brow Freeze or whatever it is, and I have one of his blushes that's like cream powder blushes. So they all have the same kind of mirrored packaging. The only thing is shit, it does get dirty. I've had this for like a year and a half. I'm really obsessed with this blush. Comes with a cream and powder duo. Now I might have the wrong shade. This is not looking promising. I have swatched this and I have tried putting it on my face. You can see it's a little bit used, but I couldn't really tell like what was happening. So this is the first time I'm actually giving it a shot and trying it on my face. I got my sponge. I'm gonna try it with sponge on this side and then brush on the other side, okay? So I just dipped my sponge in there and we gonna see how this is gonna do. Thank God it's winter because in the spring or summer, this would not work. Okay, on first impressions on the sponge side, I do, FYI, I have oily combination skin. It might be a problem, but right now, I'm not hating it. It does show like my tech have not been good with my skin routine. So we gonna see. Just gonna use this Morphe foundation brush. It is a very good compact. Like if you for some reason need to keep foundation on the go, this would be it for me. It's not too much of a difference for me, but I think the sponge side does look slightly better than the brush side. But overall impressions on the foundation, I don't think it's necessarily, ooh, like love that, or necessarily hate that. Like it's just in the middle, it's okay. It's gonna come down to how it wears throughout the day. I just wanna read a few more specs about it because I really don't even know. Get flawless coverage with a luminous skin-like finish and one compact. A velvety cream foundation blends seamlessly to perfect the complexion and blur imperfections, paired with any airy translucent setting powder to soften, diffuse, and minimize the appearance of pores. Okay, so far it's all right. It's aight. We're gonna use all my favorite products. I'm just gonna kind of speed through this. Hourglass concealer in the shade Flax. And you guys know I like to let my concealer sit there while I start my contour. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario stick in the shade Dark. Putting product on top of the foundation, it looks really good. Then we're gonna blend out the concealer. But now, which is the nice part, is I'm just gonna go in right with the powder foundation. Now I'm kind of worried because look at this color. It might work because it is under eye. I'm gonna start setting. I am a very oily person. I'm trying to do under eye powder with this as well. Okay, my thoughts so far. I don't think this is necessarily the most blurring foundation on me. Now, bear in mind, I would like to try this again when I have better skin. Let me just see, like, when I take my micro smooth powder, which the freaking top came off. This is a Sephora micro smooth powder. This is my favorite one. I'm just gonna put a little bit on top of my cheeks compared to this side. Actually, I'll do this side because it's a little bit worse to give it a better chance. I feel like, honestly, now doing the micro smooth powder test, it blurred pretty good. I have the Anastasia cream bronzer. This is in the shade Deep Tan. This is not a new product at all, but I've been wanting to try this. I've been kind of just wanting a cream bronzer that's in a pot because I feel like it's easier. I know I just applied cream contour kind of by mistake, but sometimes I do cream contour and cream bronzer together, so it's gonna be fine. I haven't tried an Anastasia product also in a while. I'm literally just gonna take my brush and dip it right into it. And we gonna see. I didn't spray this brush at all. We're just gonna blend it on top. I feel like I haven't seen Anastasia come out with a new contour thing since, or haven't paid attention to her new contour thing since her little contour palettes. Do y'all remember those? I feel like I still have them. Of course I do, because I'm a horse. Y'all remember this? Gonna move on to eyebrows. I have this new Anastasia clear brow gel. It is though like the extra strong version of it. I've used it a couple of times, to be honest, already because I was taking too long to do this video. Compared to the regular clear gel, it's definitely stronger. I wouldn't say it's on like brow freeze or any of those kind of gels, but if you want like a stronger brow gel that's not necessarily gonna like brow freeze your brows, but you know, you need extra strength. I think I'm gonna let these dry first. I want to try this new Huda Beauty palette. It is the Empowered Huda Beauty. Honestly, I just saw this palette and immediately just bought it right after I saw it. It just looks like every black girl's dream. I love that. You can see my Taylor Swift poster up there. Look at these colors. They're just so pretty. Classic colors. Colors you can't fuck up. I have her Naughty Nude palette from like a couple years ago. And I also love this palette. I realized though it's kind of similar, but this one I realize is more like rosy, and then the Empowered is a little bit more bronzy nude. So if you guys have this palette, if you have this palette and you're wondering if you should get this palette, can you make the same looks? Probably, but this is going to be a lot more bronzier, and I think it's going to be more universal. Not that this one isn't either. I'm just gonna take these two shades right here. This is the shade Get It, and this is the shade Legacy, like peachy browns. And we're gonna put this in the crease. This is not gonna be an interesting look. This is gonna be basic, but I like that this is peachy. Let's go with this darker one first. I'm just gonna put this in the crease. I'm gonna take the shade Worthy, which is that cream shade. I'm gonna kind of add that right on top. And this cream shade is Disappoint. I feel like you definitely have to like pat and then slowly blend it out, but it pretty much blends itself. It's like not too pigmented where you can't work with it. It's like perfect. So let's put on the creamy sparkly shade and see how that looks on the lids.
No. Well.
I'm applying this with a like flat brush. Okay. It's a little bit patchy and uneven, but if you blend it out, it looks pretty good. And we're gonna go with this gold. It's in the shade Bold Moves. Okay, I'm just gonna finish up the eyes and then I'll be right back. Okay, eyes are done. I decided I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows with this pencil, but I'm kind of glad I put eyebrow gel in first because it's so much easier to do it that way. So I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Love. I use this in every single makeup tutorial, but it's because it's my favorite. I love that it mixes with my eyeshadow. I'm gonna add some of this Patrick Ta powder blush. This is in the shade Firestarter. Oh, I'm just gonna apply this ColourPop lip crayon. This is in the shade Cherry Pickin'. I hope they still have these on this website. It smells so good. I love these. I'm gonna apply this ColourPop lip gloss in the shade Hot Spark. It's like a very sheer orange lip oil. I think on camera, I think I look pretty good. And I look like my normal makeup self. I'm gonna go to the mall and return something really quick and then come back and continue to film, and I'll give you guys an update then.
5 hours later.
Hi everyone. As you can see, it has been a couple hours, more than that, probably like 5 hours. Let's take a look at how I'm looking with this foundation, how I'm feeling. As you can see, my T-zone got very oily. Also my like mascara and like eye makeup I had here definitely fell down, but I think it's because I didn't prime with my normal MAC Pink Pot. Anyways, so this foundation, I'm gonna try this again. I think probably with like different powders. I like the powder they gave me. I just wouldn't use it just purely under eye, but it doesn't look bad. It looks oily for sure, but for me, I mean, with this new age of like, do your foundations, I've gotten used to that. But overall, it looks pretty good. It definitely shows my texture here. With this kind of foundation, I would bring a sponge with me or some blotting papers or something of the sort. It's nice. This is in a compact, so I can immediately just take the sponge and fix it. Let's see if I were to fix it. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror. So when we get up close, we can kind of see if I just blot it and then put powder on top. Kind of looks blotchy. It's not the best to just put more powder on top. As for this baby, love. The cream eyeshadow could have fell down the eye, so we have to try that again because I didn't like how it moved so quickly from my waterline. But then again, it wasn't made for that, so you won't have a problem with this palette. This, love. 10 out of 10, would use again. So easy to use. I didn't have to apply any of my normal powder bronzer, which I really like because I love the look of cream. That is going to be the end of this little video. I feel like this video is a little bit chaotic, so I hope it's not too chaotic for you guys. I'm going to finish filming a few other videos and then I'm going to go to bed because I'm supposed to go to work potentially at 8 in the morning and it is 11 o'clock and I still have things to do. So like and subscribe if you liked this video. We're gonna be our best selves this year. We're gonna be our best selves. I love you and bye.